now stalwarts of our leadership team. Now, the Senate's having a very, very productive work period. This week, we are on track to pass something many believed was impossible a few weeks ago, a meaningful, strong, bipartisan gun safety bill. A little over a month ago, our nation witnessed two of the most traumatic mass shootings seen in years. A racially motivated attack by a bigot in Buffalo, and the worst school shooting in years in Uvalde. America was just so shaken by this. I still just think of the picture of that little boy with his trophy, and all those of us who have had 9-year-olds or 10-year-olds or 11-year-olds coming home with their trophy and see that picture knowing he's gone and what his parents go through. It's just overwhelming. Well, after these shootings, the Senate had a choice. We could succumb to gridlock and hold a vote on a bill with many things we'd want but that had no hope of getting passed, or we could try to find a bipartisan path forward, as difficult as it seemed to get anything done. Democrats and a good number of Republicans said we had to try. It was the right decision. Immediately after Uvalde, Senator Murphy and I conferred, and he's, of course, been our leader on gun safety after his experience living so close to Sandy Hook. And we decided, he asked me to give the negotiators time and space to do their work. We decided it would be the right thing to do. And we thought there was a decent chance we actually might succeed this time. I agreed with Senator Murphy because I knew that even if there was a chance to get something positive and tangible done on gun safety, it was worth the effort. So I told Senators Murphy and Cornyn that I'd give them the space they needed. Over the past 4 weeks, Senators Murphy and Sinema, Cornyn and Tillis, and so many others, including my colleagues here, each of whom played a role in this legislation, we all worked together to get something meaningful done. The bipartisan bill is real progress, and most important of all, beyond all the political considerations, it's going to save lives. One of the things I'm proudest of, I wrote the Brady Law 30 years ago, and there are tens of thousands of people on the streets today who are alive who wouldn't have been. And now, for the first time in 30 years, we're making similar progress, and there are going to be lots of people whose lives are saved by this legislation. Just last night, we began the process to quickly pass gun safety legislation after 64 senators voted to getting on the bill. The Senate's now on the brink of passing the first significant gun safety bill in decades. It's my intention to make sure this Senate bill passes before the end of the week. The American people have waited long enough. I want to thank my colleagues, Democrat and Republican, for working together to reach this point. I want to particularly thank Senators Murphy and Sinema and all of my Democratic colleagues who were part of the bipartisan group. When the bipartisan gun safety bill passes, along with the PACT Act, it will cap off a very productive work period here in the Senate. Senator Durbin.